What is up, LLT fam? Welcome back to Live, Laugh, Teach, and we're teaching summer school. So y'all, I am finally in the classroom. And I am actually on a break from the meeting right now where we are discussing math and language arts plans that the county has given us. So we are super lucky because they have given us all the materials that we need. So all we have to do is really go in and teach them. So we're just kind of walking through them right now, asking any questions we might have and things like that. So I thought I would hop on the camera and just talk to you guys about what's going on. This is actually my second day here. I came yesterday, but I didn't record it because there was so much going on. I had to get the table set up. I had to get the technology set up. I had to make sure I had everything that I needed to call the parents and so much more. So it was a busy day yesterday, so I didn't record, but I am going to record today a little bit. I have to get back to this meeting. I just want to hop on here and say, hey. Oh, and I want to show you guys my classroom setup and tell you about these tables. So come on. All right, y'all, so here is my classroom. This is not my classroom. It's not my original classroom. This is not my home school. I am teaching at a different school right now, but I wanted to draw you guys' attention to this little table here, right? So if you notice, if you can tell from back here, I'm gonna move up close so you guys can see it better. But if you can tell, this table is shorter than these three tables. Why is that? Well, I wanted all the tables that size originally, so I had the janitors bring in that table, and I had the janitors bring in these little tiny chairs. So what I was going to do is lower all these tables, right? But I couldn't because the bolts on the tables, on the legs, are corroded. So I was like, maybe I can raise this one, but I couldn't. And I didn't want the janitors to have to take the table back and get me a new one. So I just was like, whatever, I'll just have one small table. But to show you the comparison of the size, just look at this chair and look at this chair. Like, look at that. Hopefully none of the kids really have an issue with it, but I have an issue with it because I'm super anal and I don't like that. But it is what it is. It's not going to stop me from delivering the best instruction that I can. And we're going to have a good time this school year. Dang, my camera's falling all around. We're going to have a good time this school year. I just know it. But in the meantime, let me go ahead and get back to business. What is up, LLT fam? Y'all, so I wanted to start my intro nice and like smooth and, you know, all that good stuff. Like, comment, subscribe, and, you know, my name is Mary. You know, the whole shebang, my intro, right? But this morning has been crazy. One of my coworkers needed my help with some tech issues.
More meeting options, that's all it's saying. Why is it that I'm not able to see you?
I'm not sure. So that kind of set me back a little bit, and then a parent just came a little bit early. She works here, so I have two students in my class whose parents work here, the cafeteria woman and the math specialist. So the pressure's on, right? But let me rewind, reverse, say my intro and introduce myself, and then I will let y'all know what's going on. What's up, LLT fam? Welcome back to Live, Laugh, Teach. My name is Mary. I'm a second grade teacher in Virginia, and right now I'm teaching summer school. So y'all, I already told y'all in a little snippet last week that I'm teaching Rising K, so pre-K kids, and I am super nervous. I have a couple copies to make and things to do, so I really have to get going. I don't have time for a long intro, but I will catch up with you guys after school to let you know how the day went. So I just wanted to come on, say hey, subscribe to my channel, and follow me on this crazy journey that is teaching. So see you guys in a little. Bye. How do you spell your name?
L-E-E.
Good job. You already know some things. You're ready. You're ready for school. But what?
The only thing I'm saying now is O and S.
You know O and S?
Yeah.
And you know L and E and E? That's a lot of letters.
No, I don't.
You do?
No, L-E-T.
Okay, y'all. So the day is over. It is 1 o'clock and the kids are finally all home. And I just want to say that it was definitely a whirlwind of activities and emotion. I ended up having 11 kids. Originally, I was supposed to have 19. I ended up with 11 showing up today, so that was pretty manageable. Usually, we don't expect all the students that signed up to come. Most of the time, they end up dropping off anyway. But yeah, I had 11 students today. I had 2 assistants. I had an IA and I had just a volunteer, and both of them came from my homeschool, so I was super happy and excited about that. And both of them work with the littles, so they definitely had experience and they were able to help me very, very much. It was a crazy day. We didn't even have recess because so much stuff was going on this morning that we didn't get to it. By the time it was time for recess, we hadn't done math. So of course we had to do math, and for math we read Chicka Chicka Boom Boom, and I had the kids do number quantities. So some of them were able to do the number quantities and some of them were not. So like for example, this student wasn't really able to do them, but this student did them really well. So yeah, that's what we did for math. For reading, we read a book about friendship, and then we did a My Friend and Me activity where the kids were to draw them and their friend and then what they were doing with their friend, and then just a sentence about them at the bottom that we helped them write. So they did really good with that. I do think that there was a little bit too much downtime in our day, so tomorrow I'll definitely have to make sure that I plan a little bit more for reading so that there's not so much downtime. We ended up... Good morning, guys. It's day 2 of summer school and I just walked in the door. I'm currently charging my computer because I left my charger here. I keep leaving. Here's my little setup and like my little board and stuff. But yeah, so I keep leaving my charger here, so I need to charge my computer, and I have a couple things to print this morning and get ready for the kids. So I just want to hop on and say good morning. Welcome to day 2 of the summer school vlog, and let me set the camera up and I'll talk to y'all a little bit more when I get situated. Alright y'all, so this is probably the only time I will show y'all this, but here's our little morning curriculum. We're on unit 2. We use this program called Sanford Harmony, and right now we're talking about empathy and critical thinking. So the kids are going to be recognizing their feelings, so we're going to read and discuss. Then we'll have an activity where we'll play some feeling charades. They should love that. They love doing stuff like that. Then we're going to go into math, where we're going to match the quantity with the number, and then they'll go over the learning intentions for today. Of course, they can't read, but I will be telling them these things. We will practice counting and covering. They should have fun with that because there's little images on each slide. So we have like a flower, a ladybug, a monster. That's cute. So yeah, that'll be next. Then yesterday we read Chicka Chicka Boom Boom, so today we're going to listen to the animated version of it. So then we're gonna watch the 10 Little Dinosaurs. Since we did the Chicka Chicka Boom Boom song and the book, we'll do this, which is another matching activity just to kind of count and solidify their understanding of counting. Of course, we have recess in between these activities, and they do have an activity to do by themselves. Well, not by themselves, but with my assistance. So this will take up that 40-minute math block, and then we will have recess, come back and do their activity. Then we move right into reading. This is our little overview. I'm just gonna skip that. We are using this text this year called Lit Camp to do reading instructions. So we're going to read our book, which is over there. And then we'll go to lunch. We'll come back and the kids will do an activity for this. Then they will listen to a letters and sound video, and then we'll close out the day. And that's pretty much what we're doing today. I know that was a lengthy kind of explanation, but I just wanted to give you kind of a rundown of the model of all 4 weeks, because that's pretty much how the whole 4 weeks will go, just with different content. Oh yeah, I need to calibrate this screen, which is why I was over here. But yeah, so that's pretty much what's going on today. I will check in with you guys at the end of the day because I do have to run back to the printer real fast and get these number books. This is the last thing I'll show y'all. These number books that I want to print out for the kids because a lot of them don't know their numbers and stuff. So, but a lot of them do, like I showed y'all yesterday. So it's just kind of building off of what we're doing, what we did yesterday. So yeah, that's pretty much on what we got going on. All right, y'all, back in the classroom at the end of day 2. So today went much better than yesterday. Let me raise this up a little bit. So today went much better than yesterday. It was much less chaotic. I was one helper down. One of my helpers was just a volunteer from yesterday. So I told her that I didn't need her today. So we kind of just rolled with me and Miss Williams, which was perfectly fine, not too much. These kids who've never been in school before are still learning routines, so that's pretty fun. We practiced walking in the hallway. We did a census walk while we practiced walking in the hallway, so I thought that was a fun way to incorporate what we were doing for reading while learning some procedures around the school. So we talked about volume in the hallway and things like that. The kids are still having a little trouble in the line. It's still looking a little messy, and as far as the classroom goes, there's just a lot of forgetting to raise our hands, which is to be expected because this is the first time they're actually having to do that. So I expected it to be a little bit crazy. There's still a little bit of yelling out and getting out of our seats, but it's the second day, so we're still working on routines and procedures. I am teaching them things never learned before while also teaching them how to be in this environment. So it's a lot, but we did get to get outside, but we got locked out, so we had to figure out how to get back into the building. Ended up having to knock on the door and have a janitor let us back in. So that was interesting, and we were late for lunch. So my summer school director came and she was like, "You going to lunch?" I have not been able to get this schedule down. I haven't internalized it, so I don't know what the schedule is for summer school. And anyway, so yeah, lunch was fine. The kids have been doing really good for lunch, so I think we're headed in the right direction. We just got to tighten up everything a little bit. So that's pretty much my day. What's up, LLT fam? Day 3 of summer school. So I am just setting myself up for the day per usual. I have to run to the copier per usual. And today, y'all, we are going to get these kids on their iPads. Yesterday, we tried to get the kids on their iPads, and it was a little bit of a struggle. Most of the kids were able to get on, but then we had a little bit of trouble with the program that we use called Clever. I couldn't get their seesaws to work, and I'm not even sure if I have the kids loaded into a class on that app, that platform. So that is our task for today, and of course going over routines again. Also, I forgot to sharpen the kids' pencils, so during math yesterday everyone was writing with crayons, and then my director walked in from the summer academy, so that was great. Yeah, so today I'm gonna try to be a little bit more on the ball. Every day I just get better and better, so there's that. Hey guys, day 3 is over and it went well. I forgot, again, I've been forgetting things all week, just so you guys know. Monday I forgot to send my welcome letters home and things like that. Today I forgot to send home extra health forms that people didn't turn back in. So there's that. I forget something almost every day to do, but I guess they can get it tomorrow. It says if they haven't turned it in by today, send an extra one home, so I can send it tomorrow. Today the kids did a little bit better at following directions. I had a student come today who hadn't been here for the first 2 days, so it was a little bit hard getting him to kind of mesh with everybody else. All right, y'all, I gotta say this quick because I am running out of memory, my bad. So he's gonna need a little bit of extra assistance, but today went very well with the kids. And I have to hang up some more work before I go, but that's pretty much all I have to do. I love summer school because it's just so like stress-free and like low prep for real. And you know, since we're still in the pandemic, we're trying not to use much paper stuff, but because they're pre-K and K and they all don't have a good handle on their iPads, I do print out a lot of things. So that's why I'm still printing things out, and a lot of other teachers are too, because the kids haven't been in school in a while, so they don't really know how to log into their computers by themselves and how to use certain things. So it's a work in progress for everybody, but since I only have one thing to do before I leave, I'm going to do it and then get out of here, and I will see you guys on the last day. And I promise Good morning, day 4 of summer school. Let me put my stuff down and let me put y'all down and I'll be right back. Hey y'all, it is day 4, the last day of summer school. I know the first day of school my hair was looking a little better, but it's been a couple days and I don't tie my hair up at night, so yeah. Anyways, it's day 4 of summer school, the last day of the first week, and it's been a week. It really has. But kids have done great, much better than I expected. Of course, there are a couple things that we still need to touch up on, but you know, overall, the kids have been doing a great job. They are doing well at counting and doing their letters and letter sounds, so that's really good. We tried to do some rhyming yesterday, and some of the kids did better than others, so we'll keep working on that. All right, y'all, my bad. Some of my coworkers came in here because we are having a fire drill today. I forgot, so I need to write that down. Actually, so I don't forget again. We have a fire drill, and I just dropped my notepad. So a little tip with procedures, it's easier to just teach them as the moments come and not try to teach everything on the first day. I didn't really even talk to the kids much about fire drills yet because we were getting the other routines down. So I felt like as it comes would be the proper time to tell them about it. So that's pretty much all I have for you guys this morning. I will do a debrief at the end of the day and let you guys know how the first week went. Okay, bye. Hey y'all, so the day is over, the week is over, and it was a pretty good day. So I'm gonna just keep saying this and keep saying this with kids this little and kids in general. It's all about routines, routines, routines. So of course the kids weren't able to focus as best as they could because they haven't been in school ever, or for this long period of time. They're not used to sitting down for this long, so it was a little bit hard to get them to focus on me. So some of their learning was a little bit hindered, but that's okay. This was a good time for me to feel them out and see what they need, and this is what I learned. I learned who needs help with numbers, who needs help with letters, and things like that. So I'm sitting here looking at the plans for next week to decide the small group activities and just activities in general that I'm gonna do to help them learn those things. We only have 3 weeks left because summer school is 4 weeks, and this is, you know, week 1, so it's over. And I have a few tips for you guys. That's pretty much all I have for you guys, and I'm gonna go ahead and get ready for next week, and I will see you guys later. Bye.